In the first episode, we did the usual TCG progression of Agility Laps first, followed by the Varrock Museum, the Ressus Ghost and Haziel Cult quests. We punched a dummy a few times, and in that process, we unlocked the Bones card as well as the Frog NPC to make a start on both our prayer and combat skills. We've got a solid baseline going, but we still don't have a weapon. We're punching and kicking right now, so I'm hoping that if we start with agility this episode, we'll have a few opportunities to pull ourselves a nice weapon. We ended the first episode with over 50 packs opened, and in this one we're going to be opening over 100. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the packs. We're up to 25k, so we have 10 packs to open. Couple of dupes in there. That's an interesting common, though. That might be someone I can pickpocket. Sinister Key may not be bad for herbs at some point. Not much help so far. Casket? Does that unlock? I don't believe that's the same as a clue casket. I think that's its own thing. Thug. That's... Is he pickpocketable? Bear cub. I have bear fur, so that's good. What an absolutely terrible start to the episode. Level 30, which means it's another pack, of course. Great. We are trying our luck with another beginner clue scroll, coming up to the top of Barbarian Village here. Gotta see our good friend. This is just the first step though, so we'll see if we get lucky. The next clue step is requiring a spade. Unfortunate. Just a drop for us. So we've made our way over to the Varrock Agility course. I think, honestly, just working on agility is pretty good for us. And unfortunately, the plugin has just spoilt the new cards we've just picked up here. I will be changing that in a couple of packs' time, but nothing too relevant. I think there's just one more pack where it gives the game away, but I will be amending that pretty quickly. Enough for 2 packs. Right, I need to turn that off. Whatever it is it's giving away the game. Let me figure that out first. Right, I hope I've turned off the visual now. Yeah, there we go. We don't see it anymore. That's good. No spoilers. Hell of a pack. Pure S. That's actually not bad. Okay. Pure S. Very happy with that one. Level 40. Which means we have a couple more packs to open. And this will be the end of the little agility grind that we've been going on with here. See you later. Big Red Japan. Always appreciate you. Let's open some packs. Konar! I mean, Slayer is really important, obviously. A ton of important stuff is locked behind Slayer. And Kona has only a combat level requirement, I believe. There's no Slayer requirement for her. So that's actually absolutely huge, to be honest with you. That's massive for the account. And obviously we have a patchy time of things with Slayer, because we have no choice of what tasks we get given. So then we could get soft locked out of Slayer until we unlock the pack for the mob. But going to be exciting to test. Rune Warhammer, that's really good. I think Ice Trolls can drop that for me. Face Mask, that's a Slayer requirement. Raw Bass, okay. Bass is really good healing food. Mushroom Potato. And a... what's this for? This is for Guardians of the Rift, isn't it?
Still looking for any useful weapon, really. I don't really want to do camping a spawn for range, so let's try and get a melee weapon, shall we?
Raw Admiral Pie. Raw Admiral Pie is actually quite the insane unlock for us because it's quite late on in the chain of pies out here. It means we've also unlocked the uncooked versions of mushroom, botanical, fish, garden, apple, mud, meat, and red berry pie. I'm really interested in red berry because of course that's early for Knight Sword, but even things like the garden pie can be huge, mushroom can be big for us as well, so this is actually a pretty nice unlock. There's a lot of pieces to the pie puzzle, but I think this is already a really nice holo to pick up. We have punched our way to 20 strength. Let's open a couple more packs. Prayer pot, oh my goodness, that's massive. Beehive parts, that's part of forestry, right? Tackle box, actually not too shabby. I can't really be too choosy with any way that I can try and save invent spaces. So getting to Temporos at some point, that's a few steps away. Can be a way for me to hold on to some tools, but also things like feathers and whatnot for fletching. Oh, nectar. Alright, we have punched our way to 18 attack, so we have a couple packs again. Are we going to continue as Punchman mode? Graceful top. Oh boy. We've been holding on to these marks of grace. That makes it an insane pickup. Oh, there's actually something to work towards now. Exciting. Ancient Hilt. Sea Troll. Not sure about their drop table. Torn Enhanced Quetzal. Ninja Implings. That has to be good at some point. They have a really wacky drop table. I mean, we're still many steps away and a ton of levels away, but that's definitely strong. Let's go for another pack. That's much worse. Cool to see the clog, though. Trying to go a couple packs at a time here as we just hit another prayer level. Ooh, Moonlight Moth Mix. So now we have that and Prayer Pot. Honestly, it might be easier Prayer Restore for us to get the Moonlight Moth Mix, to be fair. Once we start unlocking Hunter, we need Implings anyway a lot of the time. They'll be a great way to access all sorts of items. And even though Moonlight Moths are like a much higher level than getting the Herb Lore for Prayer, Herb Lore is going to be an absolute nightmare on this account just by having to slowly unlock the various herbs and secondaries and whatnot, let alone the fact that we're in Ultimate. So low-key, I think Moonlight Moths might be our easier means of Prayer Restore compared to Peapots. Smelly Journal. Oh my god, a Freaky Forester. I have raw pheasants. So let's go boot this four-tail over here. Ah, but I can't kill pheasants. Ah. See, just got to 16 defense, so we have 4 packs to open. Draenor, okay, that's definitely a pretty easy quest that we could try and do. Zami Monk Top. That probably will have some good bonuses for us. And a Kalquat Keg, say that 10 times fast.
Oh my god.
Cursed Goblin Staff baited me so incredibly hard there. That's so hard. That's so rough.
Red feather. Now, I think that's acquired through Hunter. But that could be a backdoor way into getting, you know, usable feathers for fly fishing. Swamp frog. I'm already at the frogs, don't worry. Nana. Is that our best healing food? It does look tasty. Now, I'm pretty sure we had the other part of pie. We're getting towards pie, boys. Black D-hide body. Well, clue scrolls, once you get a spade, they're not too difficult to acquire, so that's actually huge. Base 20s in the melee. I think I'm going to finish here and go to do some thieving, unless this pack changes our plans. Well, I mean, Broad Bolts is incredible at some point. But, not for now. We have successfully become Banana Man mode. Let's get 2 packs in. Tassies. Goldor is obviously the best card here. Wow, that's so good for us. It's a start for so many things. Smithing and crafting. Sunlight Antler Bolts. We did actually get the Hunter Crossbow. Getting the Zebak is cool too. The Phantom. We are at 32 thieving, which means we have a couple of packs to crack. Mimic Hollow. Interesting. Okay. Glass Blowing Pipe is also one potential huge piece for our crafting. That can be from level 1 as well. Diamond. That's pretty good. Menafite is a dupe. Runite Bar, sure. Rabbit Foot, Karamja 3, Guthix Plate Skirt, okay. Iron Bar, obviously a biggie. It can give us a lot of good access to early smithing. There's a lot of spawns for this as well, so it can unlock a ton of quests. The Iron Bar's low-key a pretty big one. Alright, we just hit level 47, so I think we can open some packs. Wine of Zami is not bad. Dig Site Pendant, that's some teleportation, you love to see it. Tiara molds, you need to unlock all these molds. Golden Apron, Irrit Leaf, okay. Ring of Recoil, that can let us cheese a ton of bosses or NPCs. That's, at some point, that'd be great. Choke, Stuff of the Dead. Burnt Eel. Baby Red. Blessed Ogre, Jungle Horror. Okay, back to thieving, I guess. 1 level away till 50, and we have a couple packs to unlock thanks to this level up. Violash is actually not bad. Bloodveld, Cave Horrors. We've got a Slayer pack, sure. Level 50 thieving, and that allows us to pickpocket wealthy citizens. That is the plan. We currently can't get into Valamor, though. We're still waiting to get the guard card. But let's see. I don't know. We got a pack. Let's see if we can get anything from it. Well, definitely not. You're not going to believe it. I've come back to frogs. I was basically thinking that because I have Rune Kite and Rune Warhammer, that, like, I should just try and like grit my teeth through combat levels, knowing that I have something good waiting for me. But for now, let's open this pack anyway. More Iron Knife. Jad Plush. That's such a sick one. Demon Feet. Well, what a terrible pack. Couple more packs. Leather Body is very good, and we know we're very close to our range stuff. Cakes! Cakes are unlocked. Okay, when I start training on something better than a frog, I'll probably grab some cakes. Pretty good. Another level means another pack. Show me a weapon, please. Or ammunition for a bow. How about a cool mom? Screaming Banshee. Okay, well, I did get ammunition. I did ask for that. Just quickly swinging by to the spawn here on the table for the leather body. These frogs are barely touching us now that we're leathered, well leathered up. Let's open a pack. What the heck is that? Now the booster. Still punching away. We have enough credits for 2 packs. Not much. 25 attack means another pack. Strength pot is actually pretty lit. Black Defender, I suppose we need as many of those as we can get. Crit Rat is for Barrows. We just got to 30 combats with a combination of a prayer and hit point level, which means a double pack opening. Egg Whisk, Eternal Glory, that'll be the day. Oh, is this our first Godly? Yeah, our first Godly, okay. Zulrah, that's a really good one! There are a lot of pets on the Godly drop table, so getting actual Zulrah is really, really good. And I'm not just celebrating Zulrah for the drop table here, I'm also thinking of the item storage, because I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm an ultimate Ironman. So having a 0 fee means of item storage is going to be huge for our account later down the line. It's not necessarily the best because we can't cherry pick the right items to bring out, but it's still going to be a big, big upgrade for the account when we can eventually make our way to Zulrah. Another pack. It's twice now that we've got Earth Rune packs rather than the runes themselves. Sad. Level that defense. 25 base melees now. Bronze crossbow. Okay, we are trolled by range. We have crossbow without bolts, we have bow without arrows, and then we have darts and knives, but they have like spawns of 1 at a time. Ah, I'm so trolled. Strength level, so we have another pack. Come on then, prayer level sort this out. 28 strength. Not really what I'm looking for. One way to tell that a TCG locked is down bad is that they just start opening at 1 pack at a time. So anyway, here's 1 pack for you. Red berries is pretty good. That's used for a lot of quests. Cotton yarn as well. That's not terrible. Praying for a good pack. Ooh, our first Void Knight piece. This is, of course, a storable costume, and whenever a costume is storable for an ultimate, it's just infinitely better. And obviously this can provide some good accuracy bonuses, specifically for ranged, but this could also be a nice, like, space-efficient means of having different Tribrid switches. just by changing the helmets in weird positions. So even though it doesn't have the best defensive bonuses, I will definitely be finding spots to use Void throughout this account's lifetime. So the faster we can unlock these robes, the better. Pack it. Short bow. Okay, we had long bow. That's fine. We've got ourselves another level. Nope. Bonk. Give me a pack. Rapid heal unlocked and hearts are up for this pack. Yeah, hearts off. 35 combat with our 29 attack. Let's open another booster. Sinew's interesting. Third age bow, come on. Punched our way through to 30 attack. Let's open another booster. Snapdragon, Burnt Onion, Clamp. Saradomin Wizard? I mean, that's pretty good for clue scrolls, right? 27 defense, which means it's a pack. Irit Potion's pretty good for the long term. Zami Monk Bottom. I think we have both Zami Monk robes now. Not bad. Added some music to increase the immersion while I punch some frogs. Look at all these lucky woodcutters. They're so lucky. Right, we have a clue. Well done. Falador? Sure. Just need to do an emote. I have those unlocked, I'm pretty sure. Our first casket on the account. Okay. Let's make sure caskets are allowed. I do have casket unlocked. There's only casket and heavy casket, but either way, this is a clue casket beginner. Let's go. Steel Long and Staff of Air. Those are two Staff of Air is incredibly good, and Steel Longsword is something I'm going to continue to hold. We now have a chase card, and that just got us 500 credits as well. So Clue Scroll now is going to be a way for us to keep boosting our points. I think it is worth us doing those when we get them as drops, because it's only recently updated, I think, where Clue Scrolls are now viable. But that's brilliant news for us. We are slowly building up this invent to give ourselves big high rolls now of certain item cards. We got another beginner very quickly after that one, and we have just made our way to Doric, and now we have to go to Hands round Lumbridge. I've just used my home telly, so let's walk our way there. Hans, my good man, please be a two-step. Nope. Reldo with a spade, forget it. I think, should I even do these until I have a spade? It's one of those. We got quite lucky to progress one. I mean, some of them can be one steps, that's the thing, you know? They're 1 to 3 steps, so I suppose I should keep trying if they're nearby enough, you know? I don't know, what do you think? It's like it's so slow walking. Or maybe I just wait till I have 100 run energy, then go do them. Because it does make a big difference. To be honest with you. Because it's only 500 experience for beginner clues. Gotta think about this. 500 credits, I should say. Defense level means a pack. Okay. We're going to try our luck at the dwarves. They are 10 combat, so every kill I should be getting a bit more XP. They also have 16 hit points, so it should be a little bit faster training. Prayer level for the pack. Rune Spear, Terror Bird, Eclipse Moon, okay. Defense level for the pack. Arg. Sunfire Splinters? I mean, honestly, that's not too bad. We do have statuettes. So we're not far away from getting bone shards. Oh, nice one. It's a one-stepper from the Apothecary. Easy. So dwarves also drop beginners, and we just got a one-stepper. Let's have a look. A koi, a leather cowl. It's like the only leather thing we don't have access to. But I suppose I can keep hold of this just in case. Why not? We've got another pack. Nothing great. We do have some dupes though. Is there much? Yeah, 1,000 credits in dupes. That's pretty good. That gets us almost halfway to our next pack. Another attack level. Let's go. We're getting into the 30s now. Papyrus Hollow. Got to think about what that does for us. Steel Claws, Ogre Bone Meal. Well, all this time we've been begging for a weapon. I did not expect it to be this one. It only requires 60 strength, and we can pump to try and get that. And Tazarkets are safe spottable, so I suppose this is quite good. Warm. We already had Grimy, so that's great. Another pack. Come on. 40 combat punching frogs. Who would have thought? Well, more punching. Hit point level. Well, Xanix's decent. An attack level. Prayer level, all from frogs. Khazard Warrior, Warlord, that's got to be good. 35 attack, probably the last level I'm going to get here, punching. I should probably go back to thieving as my fastest XP per hour, but I also think agility is interesting. Yeah, looks like it's some agility time. So we didn't quite get the things we were looking for in the immediate future, but we did pick up a few good pulls today. We got both Prayer Pot and Moonlight Moth Mix, which will be integral towards the late game, helping with questing and all sorts of PVM. We've also started to pick up some other skilling options. We've got Pure Rest, we've got Goldor, an Iron Bar, Glass Blowing Pipe, Tiara Mold. Those are all going to be integral for the future. And some quite bizarre gear upgrades, if you can call them that. We have the Ketom, as well as having the first Void Knight piece. So those might be things we look towards in the near future. But that's it for this episode. I think agility and thieving have to be more efficient than just punching frogs, at least for my own sanity. So that's where we're going to begin the next episode. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. And at the very least, we now have the strength level to pump.